Please, God, I might have said it before. Joist, not Joists. It's not Joyce. This guy I went to high school with. I decided to put the hangers in first. I'm still going to use my cleat here at least one more time when I put the joist in. And keyboard warriors, this is for you. These are not drywall screws. These are HCRX coated Spax multi-material screws. While we're talking, this connection here is not an 1.5" fastener. It is a minimum of a number 10 by 2.5. Please, God, I might have said it before. Joist, not Joists. It's not Joyce. This guy I went to high school with. That's Joyce Kilmer. Joyce Kilmer wrote Trees, didn't he? Slash she. Now, without further ado, Joists. You get the idea. I love this part. Beams together, putting the joists in on layout, and I'm going to screw them in. If you remember in the beginning, we cut our band joists to the left and right band to the finished dimension of the deck. Every other joist is longer. Now I'm going to take, crack a super sweet line. The inline body of the worm drive, the weight of the tool, and the vision, line of sight to my cut is just sensational. Now I can put on the front band joist and keep coming across with guard posts. I love this system. We are moving and grooving. So now, I got built-in flusher upper thingies that will get me exactly flush up top. Now I know my corner's tight. I'm not wrestling with this. I'm not yelling at JoJo down there. Lift it up, put it down, move it this way, move it that way. I'm in, it's easy. These things always show up for work on time. I even could have started these screws ahead of time if I wanted to. Remember this cleat we installed under the ledger board earlier? I'm using it again out here on the front band joist, so when I drop my 4x4 housed posts in to my framing assembly up above, it lands right on here. One board, two uses. It wins the handiness award on my deck project. If there's a bow in this at all, I want to know now before I start A, putting down my deck boards, and B, I don't want to create one when I start putting in blocking for the guard posts. So the string is always straight. Got this anchored right along the edge of the joist, and I've got a bridge board here. If this joist is bowed in any way, and it's not because it's arrow straight, I can nudge it wherever I need to nudge it. I can use this for a layout point later, and more importantly, it won't move. last layer, because when I cut my decking off later, I can be rest assured that this is straight. I love it! Because it's more than 30 inches above the ground, guard posts are required. We're using wood blocking and we're using Spax power lags. There's lots of building code wrapped up in guard posts I won't bore you with. The punchline is that they have to resist 200-pound lateral load force. A few final things on guard posts. You're not allowed to notch them. If you cut the post in half to fit over your band joist, you've turned a 4x4 into a 2x4, and that's wrong. Get them plumb, get them accurate, you'll be glad you did, and make them permanent.